everyone. So today we are going to discuss on the topic rotation and revolution of the earth. So what is rotation? Basically, rotation or the earth's spin is the rotation of the planet earth around its own axis as well as the changes in the orientation of the rotation axis in space. So earth rotates eastwards in prograde motion. As viewed from the North Pole star Polaris, Earth turns counterclockwise. So now here is the importance of rotation. It takes approximately 24 hours in a day to complete one rotation. That means like one day, our whole one day, that is of 24 hours, is the time taken for the Earth to rotate completely. Similarly, days and nights occur due to the rotation of Earth. The circle that divides the Earth from the night on the globe is called the circle of illumination. So now we know some importance. Let's go for the fun facts. So rotation of Earth and Moon causes the movement of Earth to slow. So this means like our Earth, which is moving in such a slow movement, is actually because of Moon and Earth's rotation. Without the Moon's presence, the rotation of the Earth would increase and time of a day would decrease. Basically, it means if Moon is not there, the rotating speed of our Earth would increase and our 24 hours would have been like some 18 hours or 16 hours. So now, rotation does not only happens on Earth, it happens on other planets as well. All planets besides the Venus rotates from west to east. That is, they move counterclockwise. But Venus, it is the only planet which rotates from east to west, which means in clockwise direction. So basically you can just keep it in mind like that Venus is like odd one out. While everywhere sun rises from east to west, Venus, it's the opposite. So it rises from west to east. Sun goes from west to east instead of east to west. Isn't it easy? So now let's go for something else. Besides rotation, there's another thing called revolution. Revolution is the movement of the sun. Actually, it's not way of the sun, it's way of the earth. Revolution. Revolution is the movement of the earth around the sun. Earth takes a full year, that's consisting of 365 days, for one complete revolution around the sun. So you can take it easily. It's like the sun, which is the center of our solar system. It has all the planets rotate around it, basically revolve around it. So the earth, to complete that complete revolution around the sun, takes 365 days. That's a complete year. So now all the planets in the solar system revolve around the sun and they have their own path on which they rotate around the sun. So basically they rotate and revolve around the sun on a particular path and they don't change it. So it's more like a ring, and this earth is going on that ring and it's not going to break through it. So that is what we can keep it as the path of the planets. So now we know about revolution, but how did revolution ever come into existence? So here is the history of revolution. Before the 16th century, it was believed that the earth was the center of the world and everything revolved around it. So before it was believed that instead of sun, it was the earth at the center and every planet, including even our sun, used to rotate around our earth. But it all changed after Copernicus depicted the Copernican revolution. So what is Copernican revolution? So Copernican revolution meant the shift in the field of astronomy from a geometric understanding of the universe centered around Earth to a heliocentric understanding centered around the sun. as articulated by the Polish astronomer Nicholas Copernicus. This was what Copernicus depicted. Motion of Sun is in yellow, Earth is in blue, and Mars is in red. At left, Copernicus heliocentric motion. At right, traditional geocentric motion, including the retrograde motion of the Mars. So, what we see here is the two different motions that were depicted. In the right side, we can see the movement of the planets and the sun around the earth during the 16th century, and in the left we see our original paths that Copernicus depicted. So this is the video for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you like this video.